All right. You see that behind me? That's my Red Sox 2020 calendar. You know who's not with the team in 2020? Mookie Betts. You want to know where he is? The LA Dodgers. And where are they? They're going to the fucking World Series. Again. For the third time in 4 years. Fuck you, Red Sox management. Not only did you trade away Mookie Betts and David Price, but you traded them to the team that we beat in the World Series just a few years ago. Why? I mean, this is a Dodgers team that if that is going to at least make the NLCS every year for the next hot while. All right, as they have the last 3 fucking years. And now you give them Mookie Betts the year after, after a year where they lose to the Nationals on the road to the World Series. Seriously? What the hell? If you're a Red Sox fan, I can understand your pain and how much torture you're feeling from this. Because now we get to watch Mookie Betts possibly win a ring with the team that we beat with him on the roster in the World Series just a few years ago. Him and David Price on the roster, but Price isn't playing because he opted out. So there you go. But yeah, why? Yeah, why? And Atlanta, y'all need to stop choking. Seriously, you need to stop. I mean, 28-3 was bad enough. I mean, hell, that was to my Patriots, so I can be happy about that. But all these blown leads at the beginning of the season for the Falcons this year, the overwhelming underwhelming that this team has been doing the last few years since then, y'all still hung over from that. And and then for the Braves here, you guys had the lead in this series and you blew it. Why? How? Why? Seriously, what the fuck? I mean, I get it. The Braves, you know, I had to give where credit is due. Can't speak. For the Braves getting this far, and for obviously the Dodgers making it a 7-game series because this should have been over in probably 5 or 6 if the Braves could have closed it out. If I'm Dave Roberts right now, I am thanking my lucky stars that my Dodgers are still in the playoffs and are going to the World Series because let's be honest, if that Dodgers team lost to the Padres or the Braves, I guarantee you Dave Roberts would have been gone afterward because this team has so much talent. This team has talent all throughout the roster, and yet again, they lost to the Astros, aka cheaters. They lost to my Red Sox. Last year they lose to the Nationals, who will go on to win the World Series. And then this year they run into a Braves team. Well, first of all, they run into a Padres team from their own division the previous round, who they gave them hell. I really thought the Braves were going to shock the world. Well, I mean, unless you're, in the shit posting business, you would think it's not necessarily shocking the world because this is a Dodgers and they have all this talent and all this money, but they still can't get it done. So, but realistically, it would have been shocking the world if the Padres knocked the Dodgers out. I really thought the Padres would do it, and they gave it all they had, and the Dodgers still won. Then they get the Braves, and oh my God, it would have been awesome if the Braves beat the Dodgers because I wanted to see Tampa Bay against Atlanta in the World Series. I was hoping for that. All right, that was my World Series prediction. I mean, hell, it may have been a different road to get here, when the playoffs started, but Tampa Bay still made it. Although I had the Astros going out early, and that didn't happen, so whatever. But either way, the Rays still made it, and the Braves had probably one of the best shots ever against a Dodgers team that is like S tier, how on tier maker, you have A plus, and then you have S tier. The Dodgers are S tier. The Braves are like A plus tier. And the Braves had a chance to take them out, and they didn't do it. Typical. But I think that, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Both LA and Tampa Bay have both experienced a championship this year. The Lakers won the won the championship for the NBA. They went to the finals and beat the Heat. Another Floridian team. LOL. Um, and the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Dallas Stars to win the Stanley Cup. So realistically, this could go either Tampa Bay wins the World Series, which gives Tampa two championships out of the four major sports leagues, the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, and Major League Baseball, to this point. And then the possibility if the Buccaneers make it, um, and win, again, huge ifs, but that would make it 3 out of 4, which would be insane. Um, or the Dodgers win, which gives LA two championships in this calendar year with the Lakers, of course. And then you just have to hope by some miracle either the Chargers or the Rams make it to the Super Bowl and win. Um, or, something like that. But I don't know what else to say. I want the Rays to win. I want Tampa Bay to win. All right. Let me point something out to you. Somebody actually, I tweeted out that I was going to do this reaction video, and somebody replied to me to mention this. The Dodgers have the second highest payroll in Major League Baseball. The Rays have the fourth lowest. Think about that for a second. The Rays, with the fourth lowest payroll in all of Major League Baseball, has all of that talent under said low payroll and have gotten to the World Series. And you're going up against a Dodgers team. I am shocked they don't have the highest payroll. I'm pretty sure the Yankees have the highest payroll, honestly. But when you think about it, the Dodgers should probably be number one because Betts. But that being said, this is a Dodgers team that again has lost in the World Series the last two times they've been here. Last year they missed it. Again, if I'm the Dodgers this year, it's win or Dave Roberts is gone. The Rays really have nothing to lose here. They've made it this far, which I don't think anybody had them getting this far this soon with that team. They don't have a bona fide, superstar. They have some all-stars, but this team is just made up of a lot of, just a lot of talent and a lot of people. And this whole team it just flies under the radar if you're the Rays. If you're the Dodgers, you're one of the biggest markets in baseball with all that money, all that talent. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to root for this small market Rays team to go up against the Goliath that is the Dodgers and win? I mean, it's gonna be a 7-game series. Go figure. If I'm a Dodgers fan, I'm not, but if I was, I would need to look at this as reasonably as possible that the Rays are not a pushover. They've had to get through the Yankees and the Astros to get to this point. Two extremely talented teams. Okay? That ain't easy. To get through one of those teams is not easy. To get through both of them, and now you have to face the Dodgers. The Rays have had to face the gauntlet to get here. And this is the final part of that gauntlet. All they got to do is get it done. And if I'm the Dodgers, all you got to do is get it done. So realistically, I think it's David versus Goliath. We had this in the NBA Finals with Miami and LA. I mean, I think the Miami Heat are a better David, against the Lakers then maybe the Rays are against the Dodgers. That's kind of weird to say, but I still think the Rays are gonna put up a fight, and I'll be damned if I wasn't gonna pick them. I am picking Tampa Bay to win this goddamn series. The Braves are Atlanta may be a city of chokers, but the Dodgers, when it comes to the biggest stage in Major League Baseball, they have choked the last 3 years. Lost to the Red Sox, lost to the cheating Astros, and lost to the Nationals on the road to the World Series. And the Nationals went on to beat the Astros. You could have had a rematch against the Astros last year and this year. And it didn't happen. So if I'm a Dodgers fan, I'm kind of probably pissed that we're not gonna get to face the Astros to get that revenge. But be happy with what you got. All right. Be happy that you have the matchup that you have because the Rays are gonna give you hell. And I'm gonna laugh my ass off when they win. If they win, obviously. But when they do, if they do, oh, you will be one of the biggest laughing stocks ever. So anyway, my pick is Rays in 7. Get it done.